Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I am gonna be going over the Tensura Mod's Battle Wills. So let's just jump right into this. Let's do a quick little recap first. The Tensura Mod is a mod where it pretty much gives you a bunch of skills, races, and other cool little trinkets and stuff. I am a human and also gives you a cool little GUI. Adds a bunch of monsters, bosses, and cool skills. See, like this is a monster, slime. Yeah, pretty nifty. And a battle will, if you haven't seen my other videos, go check them out. It's pretty much I go over all the skills. Intrinsic, extra common, ultimate. Well, there's no ultimate yet. Magic, summoning, and today, battle wills. So I'm going to be going over all of these. With, first off being air flight. Yeah, pretty much just very basic skill. Allows you to fly around. But it is a little bit annoying trying to figure out how if you're on the ground or not. I found that if you just tap it like once, you're in fly mode, and if you tap it again, then you're back to human mode. Well, not human, but whatever. Yeah, and aura shield, aura. Pretty much you get a shield that is made of your aura. Aura is this. Usually won't be this high, but I made my EP really high because why not? So yeah, you get a cool shield. Nothing really interesting yet. And then aura slash. I'm pretty sure I need a sword. Got a basic iron sword. And yeah, so aura slash. It does have a cooldown, but it's relatively spammable. Yeah, next skills, I guess. Alright, I'll show these skills right here. Our aura sword. Coat your weapon in aura, enhancing its blows. It pretty much gives it more attack damage, if I'm sure. So before it was like 5 point something, now it is 12 damage each hit, which is actually kind of insane. It's like doubling its damage, making 15 crits. Dang. And this other one, Battle Will. Channel your will, converting magicules into aura, which is very, very good. I'll show that now, actually. With the dark 8 palms, I can choose to channel this up. I don't know if it shows in my body. It does not. Some of them do, and pretty much you can launch stuff like that. I think you need to be in survival to game mode survival. Yeah, so like you can be like a slashing and attacking while charging this up, and then just back off, dealing a total of a lot of damage. All right, so I lowered my aura a little bit just so I can show off the battle will skill. You see how it's 99% for magic and then 88% for aura? Well, if I use this, it starts to slowly, but still pretty quickly actually, transfer over magicules to become aura. Yeah, it's very useful. It's a little slower than normal because I have quite a lot of both. So, more aura than anything. So yeah. Next skills. Death March Dance. I'm curious about this one too. I've not. Oh. Okay. 1 second. Let me see how big I can charge this up. Okay. Oh. So it's like an area. Like, okay. Okay. Let's see. Game mode. Just. Oh no. Oh no, I'm surrounded by a bunch of people. Whatever shall I do? Good thing I have Death March Dance to save me. Dealing damage to everywhere around me. That's pretty nifty. And then Diamond Path. You see my armor up there? If I put this on, I have a full set of diamond armor essentially on without actually doing anything. So it's pretty nifty. Yeah, I'm all blue now. I don't know how to turn it off though. That's the real question. Maybe it just lasts for a certain amount of time. Don't know. Earth Shatter Kick. Do I wait? What's this? Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay, well, going over here to do that then. Oh, okay, so it's supposed to like launch blocks into certain directions. So if I do this, I can spam it too. Oh wow, I just dug everything around me. So if I do this. Okay, well, it probably died. Well, next skills, I guess. Elephant Stampede. Oh. It's like a constant version of the Death March Parade. That's pretty cool. Can't tell if it's loud or not because my thing is not working. Ooh, Form Hide. This one's pretty cool. I essentially just go invisible. And this is like true invisibility. Like I'll put it on my sword. I'm actually I disappeared. See, gone, absolutely disappeared. Ooh, you didn't see that, did ya? Did ya? Ooh, oh, oh yeah, yeah. You didn't see anything. And then Haze. I'm curious about this one. Is it just the same thing, or is it? Oh, is it just a constant version of this? Or might I? I don't know. Match your aura to the surroundings, making you imperceptible. Wrap yourself in a cloak of aura, concealing yourself from even the most heightened of senses. Okay. So, Haze is just a better version of Form Hide that I don't need to hold down and has better benefits. Okay, sweet. Next skills. Oh, now this is a skill. Trust me. Wow, I can hit that from far away. What? No. Whoa, I can hit that from so far away. Well, the skill is called Heavy Slash. Um, it's just a guaranteed crit. I wonder if I... Okay, there's no... well, it's just essentially a crit. And then, yeah, instant move. Oh, you have to be touching the floor, though. And then Magic Bullet. Alright, so this one charges for a bit longer. It's, Magic Bullet. And it's usually not this big. Yeah, so let's... Dang! 4 different times it did damage. And also, yeah, I can just... I'm pretty sure the minimum is that size. Yeah, it has to reach at least 1. So, the minimum's 10, and then, it just rises from there. Goes to 30. Yeah, so... Pretty nifty, pretty nifty. I'll go to the next one just for you guys. 50, 95. Oh my gosh, that's horrifying. Alright, well, yeah, next skills. Alright, so maximum magic bullet. Let's just hold this 1 second. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, it launched once it got to like 100 and something. I'm assuming it's because either my body clipped with it or it just was gonna hit the target by that time. Um, but yeah, you saw that damage, 3,000 something damage. That's actually insane. I wonder if it's like any different. Okay, so the minimum now does 25. And the next one does 75, and then the yellow one, of course, will do 150. 125. That's actually insane. Now for the next ability, Ogre Flame, which I'm charging up now. Oh, I missed. It's essentially a flame circle, isn't it? Ooh, it's kind of a cool effect around me, though. Be aiming at the floor. A constant 200 damage. Oh my gosh. And then, of course, hitting him on fire. And then Ogre Sword Cannon. Do I have to... Does it do more damage if I have a sword in hand? It definitely does. Okay. Do you think it adopts the damage of the blade? Yes, it definitely goes with the strength of the sword. But 2 times it did almost 600 damage. That's actually insane. Wow, it's critting. 207. Oh my gosh. Alright, yeah, well, next skills. Alright, so you see how I do 12 damage now. Well, with Ogre Sword Guillotine, I should be doing more damage now. So I do 18. Of course, I don't think I do really... I do 1 extra damage with my punches. So I do a heart and a half now. Which is really good, but in a world where there's infinite regeneration, it's not that great. And I did all... Like, when I crit, I do 200. Now I do... Oh my gosh! That's actually insane! Okay. Well, besides that, we got Roaring Lion Punch. It's spammable! A consistent 401 damage! That's actually insane! And then Violent Break is just a buff, so if I use that... Oh, wait. If I put that on and do this... There you go. Now I do 27 damage! It just gives me strength then, too. And then with this sword... Almost 400 damage, and then a consistent almost 300 damage. Almost 200. Oh, wait. I wasn't hitting when I was fully ready. Either way, with a constant spam doing 100 damage, that's insane. Well, whatever. Next skills. Alright, well, I honestly thought that that was going to take a little bit longer. Didn't think I was going to bust that out so fast. So I will also be going over some of the easier to explain unique skills, because a lot of these unique skills have a lot of things where it's just like, oh my gosh, there's so many conditional things I need to do with them. There's so many things in general. Also, I don't know why my arms are glowing. But yeah, I'll go over some of the more basic ones that are easier to understand, so I can actually, have some more length. So, yeah, let's jump right into that. Okay, so I am going to go down these lists one at a time because these skills do add passive effects, and I don't want it to affect the other skills. So, by the way, I did just, unalive myself, and I still have the glowing arms, so... Actually, I don't know. Alright, so I am going to go through these skills one at a time because they have passives that will affect other skills. So I don't want there to be any confusion on damage outputs and stuff. So by the way, I did unalive myself and I still have the glowing arms. So I guess it's aesthetic now. Yeah, let's I guess jump right into this. First off, we have Absolute Severance. First skill, Severance Coat. Now I have purple glowy arms. Pretty much what it does is increases damage by a lot. I didn't realize how much by, but very much so. And if I turn it off, I do 2 damage. And 8, 12, something like that damage. I'm pretty sure I still have that on. 1 second. I'm pretty sure I still have that on. 1 second. Alright. So, I still do 12 damage. Well, whatever. There we go. I do 1 damage, and then 6. There we go. Alright, I'm doing the correct amount of damage now, and if I do that, and if I do Absolute Severance, then, well, Severance Coat, I do 206 still. And I do 201 with my fist. So having a fast weapon would be very much better. And, yeah, so pretty neat. If I use this one, though, 283. 424. Really good. And, of course, it has another ability, Severance Cutter. Pretty much launches a frontal ranged attack. I can just, shoot out a big wave, 2 double cross wave. Pretty cool. And if I do it with this sword, still the same damage. I wonder if I can do it with just my hand. I can. Okay, so you don't even need a sword for this ability. You just do consistent 201 damage. I'm pretty sure it's also kind of dependent on your amount of EP you have, because I kind of have quite a lot, but whatever. Next skill. Alright, so I did armor myself up because I am testing out a skill that makes it so I can't take damage or get hurt by other skills. So this skill is not in the wiki, so I don't know if this is, I kind of forgot if this is from a different mod or not. I don't really know because I have the very bare minimum, but yeah, I will just summon in 2 direwolves and pretty much just go to survival. Game mode survival. I shouldn't take any damage from their skills. They shouldn't be able to use their skills against me. Okay, doesn't seem like they're able to use it. It's just because like it's in a certain block radius or something. Yeah, because they're not using their skills, so I'm like wondering. Alright, doesn't seem like they're using it, so let me just turn off the skill. And move the slot. Alright. I still don't see them using their skills. Oh, okay. See, there you go. There's a skill. That skill that they just used. Okay, buddy. You're not allowed here. Oh, I just killed the other one too. Alright, so I got Ifrit here. Pretty sure I have my skill activated. Yeah, I do. So, in theory, this guy should not be able to hurt me, because the skill's description is it doesn't do, like, anything to me anymore. And he doesn't hit me with physical attacks. Shouldn't, at least. He hits me with magic, skills, battle wills, and will destroy barriers and block skills using skill usage of other entities. So this person shouldn't be able to use any skills at all. Liar! Oh wait, game mode, survival. There we go. Buddy! Why are you using your skill? Oh my gosh. I mean, my EP is draining, but I'm pretty sure it's just my regeneration. Okay, yeah, well, this is obviously not working, so, yeah. Ah, oh my gosh. Ifrit, chill, bro. Oh my gosh. Bro, jeez. 2 hits, though. That's pretty good. Okay, buddy. You need to leave. Alright, well, next skill, because that one seems to not work. Yeah? What? Okay, 1 second.
Be right back.
Alright, so the next skill we got is Berserk. It essentially is just a buff. Rage just gives you pretty good strength buff for I think 5 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, pretty much I activate it and I have strength 10 for 5 minutes. It's not even calculating. I'm gonna take off my armor. 90. It's not letting me. It's not calculating the normal amount. 24, 22. Oh, that's right. Also, one of the passives for this is it calculates my damage as fire damage. So, pretty nifty. 59, 92. Not bad, not bad at all. And then, of course, we got Mad Ogre, which is insane. It gives you even more strength. Makes you bigger, gives you speed, and gives you a whole plethora of buffs. So yeah, let me just do that. See my normal size. I'm just as tall as this. Now I'm double that. Interesting. I have these little orbs on my back. Interesting. All right, and yeah, now I do 151 damage each hit. Yeah, 227 damage each crit, which is insane. Apparently, I can shoot an orb. Oh, there you go. Yeah, these the orbs on my back are actually useful. I can use them and shoot them, and they regenerate kind of slowly. It says it regenerates every 20 seconds. One does. So yeah, but it's pretty strong as you can tell. Yeah. So let me just see if I can hit that over there. Oh, I can't see. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna aim something better. There we go. Wow, that survived. There we go. Alright, well, yeah, next skill. Alright, so we got Berserker. It just is Berserk, but with an ER at the end. And this one is actually really good with its passives. One passive being a, Okay, let's do a little background here. When you kill an enemy in this game, it drops 3% of its EP for you to take, and 1.5 of that goes to Aura, and the other one goes to Magicule, making a total of 3%. But one of these bonuses gives you a bonus 4% on top of that, making it a total of 7%, which is very good. It is a very good buff, and it has another great passive, which makes it so anything that hits you, their sword or their pickaxe or whatever they use to hit you, that takes double durability damage. And that's the same thing as vice versa. Let's just say you hit them, their armor takes double durability damage because you're hitting them. And I guess it's tougher hits. So yeah, let's just jump right into the actives now. So I should get a relatively big boost, which I did. I am now quite a bit faster, as you guys can tell. My armor shot up to 10, so there's that, and then I get a boost for my attack damage. So I now deal 26 damage each hit. With that, 21 for punches, and of course with this one, 130. So pretty good skill, pretty good skill. No other modes, but yeah, not bad. Next skill. So we have Bewilder now, which is a vocal one. Doesn't have any passive, sadly, but its skills are really good. First off, there is Target. Using Target pretty much makes it so whatever mob you look at becomes a ally. It's kind of hard to tell with that one, but if I do this, those little hearts mean it's an ally. So if I do this, I don't think it will attack that, but if I do this, will you attack that? Yeah, there you go. And if I do that, there you go. Now they're both allies. They're both my friends. Pretty much a bigger, wider range version of that. I can just do this, and now they're all my friends. Every single one of them here. Wow. Charm, pretty much when I use it, it gives me Hero of the Village 5, which is kind of crazy. And then, of course, I want to look over at this thing because it's kind of hard to tell how much damage it actually does. Kill any one of my people that I have charmed or really bewildered. They're all under my mind control. I can just say die, and they will all die. Every single one of them. Let me just do that again. So 40 damage. I'm pretty sure that's just because it has 40 health. So let me check that really quickly. Okay, yeah. So I just gave this thing health boost and regeneration, and it is still insta killing. Sadly, I did check on Ifrit, War Gnome, and the Warden, but it seems as if they are pretty much impervious to this type of thing. So, sadly, this skill is only for early game, and it's not even that good early game, in my opinion. Also, I realized that I can just punch them, and they will just die. Like, okay, well, this skill's pretty good for... Not great, actually, no. It's alright, it's alright. There's probably some like combos you can do with this, but in reality, only it's only good for the charm. It gives you Hero of the Village 5. It's making trades pretty much easy as pie. So that brings us to the end of this video. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I personally did. I just wanted to go over the battle wills, and I didn't realize that there wasn't that many battle wills, so I'm glad I was able to jump into this one a little bit, because if you didn't notice, there's quite a lot of unique skills. I might have to split that one up into 2 episodes as well, because that one they have like passives and stuff that I want to go over. So forgive me on that part, but thank you guys for watching, and thank you for hitting 900 subscribers. Thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your night, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.